Hello, beautiful humans. Welcome back to stream. Peach, happy 27-month anniversary. Thank you so much for using your Prime. I know you could use it on anyone, so it means a lot that you'd use it on me, and that you'd support me this long and this wonderfully. I hope you're doing tonight. I'm so happy to see doing well tonight. I'm so happy to see you back in stream for another stream. Hi, Chaos. Hello, Gambo. Hello, Jack. Hello, Calavera. Hello, Kix. Thank you, Chaos. Chaos, I retweeted something. I haven't read the article, but it's something about improving Crohn's care for veterans. At least I think that's what it said. I'm gonna say a quick thank you to my lovely patrons. Thank you so much, Moon, Cody, Joseph, Jake, Makrov, Sainch, Agni, Aloe Vaz, Arlie, Smiley Face, Pistol Crab, Waluigi, Eddie S, Jay Lunars, Juan, Rodrigo, Carlos, Polly, Wes, Green Dude, Isaac, Kevin, Jonathan, Roaster, Corbin, Yannick, Lidless, Carhaz, Benjamin, Bob, Neat, Cujo, Sophie, Kick, Slaymass, Lulu, KG, Urban, Ashley, Arm, Inky, Joseph, Marshall, Kevin, Dix, Radwolf, Jay, Seth, Beach Boogeyman, and Angel. Thank you guys so much for supporting me on Patreon. If you want to become a patron today, not only do you get to support me, but you also get to get access to early access content. I don't think I finished rewinding. Along with behind the scenes photo sets and things like that. It also helps really support me because I need support. On my main, yes, Chaos. Hello Yoshio, it's so good to see you. Happy to be here playing some How is Dreamlight? I won't lurk away, no worries. I love how when people are like, I'm just gonna lurk, and I'm like, here is 700 questions. Yes, it's Chucky. Hello, Richard. How are you? Is he? He looks like fun. At some point, I'll play Dead by Daylight. Someday. Someday, my prince will come. I don't even think that's a tune in the song, but Snow White was my favorite Disney movie. It is my favorite Disney movie, actually. Sorry. Also, if you are on the multi-stream verse and I didn't say hi to you, feel free to chime in. I'll give you a proper hello. We have the Matrix on because I felt like it was the vibe. I didn't rewind it all the way though because I'm a fool. I don't know if I'll be awake after stream, but well, Silent Hill Ascension is definitely a phenomenon. I'm thinking of making a YouTube video about it, but I'm too stupid to figure out how to make a YouTube video, so we'll see if I actually do it. MJ Koozie, hello! It's unique. It's unique, and it's probably one of the few things that I'll ever do like it, so let's keep doing it. Also, mods are helpful people. When I'm in multi-stream, I can't see when people redeem channel points, so you tell me if someone does it. Oh, thank you, Yoshio. I appreciate that.
I felt a magnetic pull between the lamp and the light overhead. Whoa.
Again,
when the light jumped into my lab, the whole room changed.
I would like to make a video that's like
the bulb glowed.
my initial thoughts, because supposedly this is supposed to run for 6 months. So I kind of want to make a video now and be like the good, the bad, the ugly, and go from there. I don't know if it's good. I don't know if I can confidently say it's good. Did I not go the right way? I got it, by the way. But it's an experience for sure. Yeah, I think I exited too much. I appreciate that, Yoshio. They're all up on YouTube and my VOD, so you can catch them out. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely like, I think what they're trying to pull off is interesting, and there have been times that I've enjoyed it. It just doesn't quite feel like a Silent Hill game. I think that they should have just branded it as a, like, horror game and gone from there. But then again, I wouldn't be playing it, so.
From the lamp. I could use it again.
Where are you feeling this surge, buddy?
Went out, shifting the light in the room.
Hi, Sophie, my love. How are you?
Something new from the darkness.
I'm excited about Silent Hill F2. I'm really excited for Silent Hill Townfall, which is also, interestingly enough, supposed to be like a narrative-driven choice-based game. It doesn't feel like a super massive game, because the reason that I say that it doesn't is because it feels like a Telltale game. And the reason it feels like a Telltale game is because your choices don't actually matter. And, it doesn't really mess with the plot. Supermassive games are good games. It's just, yeah. And also, it's like you're playing a game with someone who's always going to choose literally the worst options known to mankind. Yeah, a lot of people have said that. I think I'm most excited for Townfall, though, still. I feel like I'm missing something. Yeah, I was reading about that earlier. It definitely seems interesting. I mean, again, all in all, I'm pretty excited for most projects. I didn't. I meant to play that and I meant to stream it and I never did. Wait, did somebody vote for ads? What happened? Hello, Christian, how are you? I haven't read the leaks, personally. But I believe that they're not wrong. Okay, let me redeem ads real quick. Well, an ad break starts in a minute. Does that count? I don't remember where the hell I was going, so. I'll do more ads. If it wasn't, it's 1 minute away, which is why I feel particular. Why can't I wear glasses and headphones? There we go.
Wants to drown me. I'm losing myself.
Yeah, thank you guys for watching ads. It really helps support the channel.
The clicker. The light switch. I lost it. But I have the lamp now. The lamp the switch was cut from. This place is a nightmare. Not real and yet more real than anything. The danger and the horror are real.
I'm worried I'll stretch my glasses out that way.
Whatever it takes into psychotic reality.
I think my headphones might be different from yours too.
I write to escape. I've tried this many times, written countless stories, forgotten how many. I keep failing. but I must keep trying. I use the story to dive deeper. Every word I write is a step forward on this spiral into darkness. I dive to the bottom to find the answer, the map, and the key, the compass. It's combined to form a door leading out. But how do you open a door that's not a door? At the bottom of an ocean, that's not an ocean. And a lake, that's not a lake.
Sorry, I had to check a work thing. Don't mind if I do. I have literally, there has not been a point in this game where I have not, like, done something stupid.
The payphone was ringing.
Whoa, what in the Silent Hill?
Hello?
Alan Wake,
Thanks for the heads up, I appreciate that.
do you know who I am?
No? Who is this?
We'll get to that later. There are spies all over. Shadows.
A sense of deja vu washed over me. Had I had this conversation before?
Alan, listen to me carefully. Caldera Street Station, the subway. You need to go there. I'll call you again later. Make sure to pick up.
Do I know you? I know you from somewhere.
You've just forgotten again. We're in this together. Don't worry. I got you now. We've been working. Great.
I'm losing you. Hello? Hello?
All right. This world is super cool.
I had to go there.
I hear evil men. We're never out of your way.
The Caldera Street station sign was there, but the entrance was missing. I had to make it appear.
Well, if you could get past this
Reveal the station.
trash, we'd be able to do it.
The lamp was dead in my hand. I needed to find a light for it.
Is that not lamp light? Light lamp light enough?
It could not be opened on the side.
Okay, we'll head towards this light. Because this looks like the most promising light. And hopefully we don't get eaten by some, like, hellish vortex void.
There was a light at the end of the
Oh, that's clever. Isn't it? I think so too. And I'm like not even running it on good settings.
Is this the way it was on the page?
What the hell? Oh, hey. We met at Door's show.
Alan Wake, the writer,
So we get to see Casey.
looking into a murder.
Come on, what? What is this?
But this must be Evil Shadow.
Evidence, a manuscript of a novel. You wouldn't know anything about it?
A manuscript? What manuscript? I need to see it.
Rumor had it the manuscript contained the details of the murders. A murder cult was following the story to commit their gruesome acts. Was Wake their leader? Had he written
Whoa, this is screwing with me.
he got to create a perfect work of art? Or would he be the next victim? Stay here.
No, wait! I need a gun!
No chance.
It's changing the perspective of the player so frequently. From going from Saga to Alan, blipping to Casey.
Casey!
Damn it.
Dude, you're the writer. Just write him back to life.
I remember dying in this alley in a dream I had. He was
Whoa.
killing me here, loop by loop. You're not gonna get what you want. You think you know. You know shit. You don't really want to know. You're gonna get what's coming to you.
What the hell?
This was an echo of the books I had written for years. Picking up Casey's gun felt like I was assuming the role of the detective. I had a light now. I needed to get back to the subway station entrance.
I forgot about this mechanic.
Already in darkness now, restless shadows block my way.
The yellow arrows guide the way, which also is. Find Alice. I discovered the Silent Hill franchise because when I was 11, I looked up scariest video games, and there was like a top 10 list, and it was like Resident Evil and Fatal Frame and a bunch of other games, and I saw Silent Hill on that list. And I saw that it was about a father who was looking for his daughter. And I really, really liked that. This is taking me in a circle. Because I have a good relationship with my dad, and I was very, very curious about what the game was about. So I downloaded an emulator of it. And the rest is history. Basically. From there, I became super attached to like Alessa and Cheryl and Harry and their relationship. And Alessa's suffering mirrored a lot of my own suffering. And
The shadows faded out until they didn't
I was very attached to that.
stop me. With the gun and flashlight, I could fight back. This was the moment to destroy it.
Yeah. That's kind of the shortened version.
Light to open the subway entrance now.
just always meant a lot to me. I felt like it exemplified a lot of my experiences with womanhood, and it exemplified a lot of my feelings of, you know, my relationship with my dad, and also like being a child and being chronically ill and the suffering that came with it. And that's kind of a motif that really followed me throughout a lot of Silent Hill. I really like seeing myself in stories. That's really important to me, so that's kind of how I'm able to like make sense of a lot. That light's blinking now, so now I'm not super sure if we're able to get to it.
I needed to find a way around that fence.
Why are you can I go up that? I don't think I can. Yeah, Silent Hill's just always spoken to me in a way that no other game franchise has, and I don't know if they will. What's your guys' favorite memories with your favorite games? Like, what made you guys decide, like, wow, this game is my favorite? I'm just going in circles at this point, but that's part of life. Oh, good. I'm hoping that you enjoy it. The director's cut was the first way that I ever played Resident Evil as well. He's so fine. I love that Peach. Seeing Resident Evil 8 Giant Baby for the first time, and the recent one is getting very pale and freaking out. I love that. Obviously, this is like low-hanging fruit because it's raining, so of course it's going to remind me of this. But this reminds me a lot of Silent Hill Downpour. Not a lot. That was an overstatement. This reminds me of Silent Hill Downpour. No worries. How's Texas Chainsaw Massacre? Did the new update drop? Younger memory would probably be getting Twisted Metal Black. Nice for the first time, just being obsessed with Tone Story and Rolling Stones songs. Love it. Hi, NPC. We're talking about our favorite games and like the moment that we realized that they were our favorite games.
I couldn't it open.
Could you shoot it open? Can we climb up on something? Alan, buddy. You gotta work with me in some capacity. Are you guys excited for the rest of Metal Show? Lore-wise, Silent Hill has a big impact for me. It's literally a game that can have infinite characters and stories because it's personal. Hell, everyone can go through. Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, I always have to play as Bubba, too. This is showing me that I need to go over here. There's a man over there. But I can't, like, jump or anything. Why am I so mystified by this? Does anybody know where I'm supposed to go? SSX Tricky introduced me to video games. I was just 2 years old. One of my first memories in Gen was playing this with my cousin and losing. It was on the OG Xbox. I was trying to say got a birthday present at 6 years old to say, I love that. Someone very close to me, that's their favorite game too. That's so great. It's good to have tons of stories. I'm wondering if I'm supposed to take the light and maybe use it somewhere else. No, I'm just supposed to go... Oh, never mind.
Be opened on the side.
Hey, Alan. Old buddy, old pal. Using your narrative writer voice sarcastically at me is like not the vibe. Hey, Santi. Isn't it funny how that happens? Okay, so my assumption after running around nowhere is that in order to get another light, we have to activate lights elsewhere. My sister was never much of a gamer, but we would play the Nancy Drew games together, and so that's always like a special memory in my mind. You already know Lunar was my first. We're a Lunar family in here. What's getting a remaster? Okay, so there's a stairwell there. What was everybody's first exposure? One of my like pipe dreams like never would happen. One, because I would love the original voice of
Watching the rain tried to wash away the sins.
I'd love to voice Luna though, if they ever recast her.
Some sins, the evidence of the crimes committed could never be erased.
No, go ahead, Christian. My first horror game, if it wasn't Silent Hill. I mean, there were some scary Nancy Drew games back in the day.
Bruises under my skin like tattoos. Bruises in my soul. Scar tissue on my heart. The rain never stopped falling. And I never stopped.
You know, I think some of my first horror games were actually like RPG Maker horror games. So like Aoani, never know how to pronounce that, Misao, Ebe, The Crooked Man, Matt Father. Like I think that's why I think RPG Maker horror has such a, oh, we're out of gold. Yeah, excuse me. I think that's why RPG Maker horror games are like so ingrained in me, and I think they're so wonderful. Like I've said this a few times, I would love to make YouTube videos. I just am somehow incapable of it.
Hello. Oh.
Oh,
Alan. You snuck up on me.
Sorry.
hey, you got blipped.
Memory problems again, huh? Yeah, we've met. Tim Breaker. We've shared notes. Hey, I've made some progress on the map if you want to take a look. I still haven't found my mystery man, though.
You're making a map.
Trying to. It's hard to map a dream, though. I keep ending up in unexpected places. I find interesting things like...
Anyway, I would love to make a video about anything for YouTube, is what I'm trying to say. Shadowgate absolutely counts. Absolutely.
Finding supplies while I poke around. If you find a...
RE2, that's a great one. Fatal Frame, me too.
Appreciate the help. Who's
Didn't mean to dramatically back up.
Oh, it wouldn't be much of a mystery if I knew. All I have is...
I don't know, I just for some reason have this weird like constipation.
the talk?
Sorry, my sternum hurts, so I keep touching it.
No, that doesn't sound like him. The guy has many disguises, but a talk show host? No. I'll keep looking.
I don't know, I for some reason can't do it.
Oh, that's my crazy wall.
Remember, I was at the morgue, I was about to give evidence to the FBI. Door transplanted me here to this Steam reality. Why? Who, where, why, what motive? Why me? Missing time, no memory. Until now, how have I gotten here? Will I forget when I get out? Abducted, aliens, door, UFO, polyhedrons? Dreams, me, but not me. Others know? Red-headed woman? Yeah, that's not a half bad idea, Christian. I guess I just need, I don't know. I'm so worried about putting all this work and time into a video or making a video that doesn't fit the mold. I feel like all people want to watch are...
There was something hidden here. Light would reveal it.
are like negative content.
The phrase repeated over and over. The words resonated with meaning. Had I written this?
Like, I wish I could... Oh, whoa. Gladly take that. I would love to do video essays on Silent Hill, but then the other thing that like gets to me is like, what do I have to say that someone else hasn't said? I don't know. That's such a bad reason not to, but somebody got real offended about that tweet. Which is like, one, it was a joke. Like, I wasn't being serious, for those of you who didn't realize. I mean, of course. I mean, I wish I looked like Ethan Hawke. Are you kidding me? But, like, I didn't expect anyone to take it that seriously, because it's a meme, one. And two, I don't know. It's not like he has, like, a six-pack there. And someone took it seriously and replied with a photo of Margot Robbie and was like, why don't you look like this? I do. I don't care if that's delusional. I have a great body and I'm very pretty. Fight with your mom about it. Yeah, see, Chaos embraced it right. Chaos was like, I do look this sexy. Next question. It's Silent Hill. Your pretty would probably be a novel if it wasn't... would be novel if it wasn't completely insane. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know why I can't do this. Or...
Me.
why are you saying F you? They're not real cops, Alan. Ever since Soma, I've given up my moral code. Hello, Seth. Thank you for coming in. See, Seth makes YouTube videos, and he has no problem doing it, and he's good at it. And I just have this, like, constipation. Like, I can't do it. I just get stuck. What did your GF say? Because there's only one good answer. And I assume she's a sane woman of taste.
The platform were closed. I had a ticket.
Yeah, Alan, you're creating a lot of problems for me that just are not my problem. So.
Something about the station platform felt significant. It would work in my writing, but I needed more. Something lingered here. A half-forgotten memory. An echo. Something was here. A vision about to reveal itself. I needed to look at it from the right angle.
Yeah, Alan. Shocker, I'm trying to look at it from the right angle. I'm guessing this absolutely is not it. So much cool stuff has happened. Right now, I currently can't get this stupid little echo to align. It's putting me in a bad mood. I'm just talking about my insecurities when it comes to making YouTube content. And how I feel incapable of doing it.
Murder cult.
Found the Black Sphere.
Gone missing. Presumed dead. The cult was leaving me clues to follow, connecting the dots from
I support your girlfriend.
inviting me to draw an obscene picture on the city map. Caldera Street Station. The name made me
I have so much to say about Silent Hill, I just feel like I can't say
I
it.
had a flash of inspiration. The ghost of my fictional detective. A story thread I could use in my writing. I had a location. I had a story thread.
Oh, I got excited.
The dark place reacted to my story. The way
Bigfoot.
into the tunnels was no longer blocked. The Fed had glimpsed into the maw of darkness. It swallowed him whole.
I do support your girlfriend.
Tunnel. That was
I'm looking to collect more boyfriends, so you're welcome to be my other boyfriend. Right now I'm also dating Cujo. And I'm wondering how many people think that we're actually dating.
into darkness.
Do you also love Wendy's? Because Wendy's is like the best. Thank you, Alan, for also reacting. I was worried it was just me.
I don't like the sound of that.
Yes, like the restaurant. Fast food chain, if you will. Thank you, Christian. I appreciate that. Well, no, so like Cujo and I always had this joke. If you guys don't know who Cujo is, he's one of my best friends. He's gay. He's a furry. He had testicular cancer. Another fun fact. Anyway, his Twitter
Tunnels were a maze.
literally says gay furry. Like that's what his bio says. And we once had this joke because he sent me a Sonic meme that was like, we are now dating. So we had this joke that we're dating. So now he tags me in couple memes on Twitter and I retweet them, and I feel like people don't click his profile and they think we're dating. I just can't. I have no other good way. I am incapable of just being like, this is my best friend Cujo. And I have to be like, he's a gay furry with cancer. Let's all go to Wendy's together. The new store goes well.
To use in the story. I needed to search the tunnels for further visions. Inspirations of the story that would lead me deeper. Changed the story. The federal agent had come here looking for answers. All he found was a fate worse than death.
Bad luck to be on this case. The cult can get you anywhere with that black magic shit. Let the day shift handle it. What happened?
It was funny.
Some Fed came looking for
The story's going well. The story's going well. I'm just getting used to being in a small town. So like obviously going from like a massive, highly populated big city to like a small town is way different, but everyone's still been great. I'm still loving it, and this will be our first full week open. So we'll see how it goes. But I feel good. Thank you so much for asking. I'm gonna start bringing my laptop to work, so maybe I can actually script a video. Which, by the way, can somebody do the exclamation mark YouTube command? because I am almost to 3,000 subscribers on both here and YouTube. I have a buy sell trade retro gaming store. Hug incoming. Yeah, beating games is like a special type of morning. Especially a game that you love. Alright, give me this.
Another echo lingered here. A source of inspiration.
What do you know? Word is your research can help me, ma'am. What do you know?
There's more than one urban legend about the cult of the
Please subscribe to me on YouTube.
use these tunnels for their ritual sacrifices. They
Please.
reenacted the murders in Alan Wake's crime books. That Wake was even involved somehow, under a false identity. Mr. Scratch, which is, of course, a nickname for the devil himself.
It was disturbing finding myself.
Do it, replay it. I did that with Dragon Age Origins. I finished it and then I replayed it.
It felt right for the story.
With period? I don't know what it was implying that this can be turned off with.
The plot element I found would drive the story forward.
Hey, Alan. Real quick. Okay.
I had to be at the scene, see and understand it, in order to change it.
Yeah, it definitely, I mean, it has its ups and downs. Running your own business can be great and it can be a blessing. It's also like a lot more unreliable. So like you don't always have consistent income. This is really cool. At first I wasn't sure about it, but now I am. But yeah, you don't always have consistent income and it's hard because you can't always do, oh, whoa, the things that you want to do. But it is great. It's a blessing. I love it.
Macabre acts beyond the collapsed tunnel.
I want Alex Casey to make Sweet Love to me.
The Casey novel onto the altar with reverence. A twisted Bible.
Circuit City, what a throwback. It's so awesome. I think that's a really sweet memory. Really? I love that. That's a very good choice. Well, I love detective games. So it's a fun little treat. What? Stop saying my name. Ah, bitch. Are those lockers? Those are not lockers. I got real excited. One of my favorite childhood games. We played a lot of Gauntlet, Dark Legend, Dark Legacy. We also played a lot of Fur Fighters. It's one of my favorite games. Probably like one of my favorite hidden gem games.
The water was gone. The way forward was open.
Seth. Oh, I'm just murdering all of them. Seth. Silent Hill Downpour vibes. Do not tweet that. I'm tweeting it first. Yes and no and maybe so. I would like to, theoretically. There's just a huge time and resource dedication. When I watched that clip of me playing Lunar, I was like, wow, I really miss playing JRPGs.
Alan. Tim Breaker.
Hey. No, I remember you this time, Sean Ashmore.
I know, Tim. I'm remembering more now.
It's good to hear, man.
How's your search for Mr. Door going?
It's not great. This dream we're in, putting a lot of roadblocks in my way.
So you think this is a dream?
I'm not ruling it out.
I like how he's like still a cop / detective in his dreams.
Vivid.
Right? I am right?
They feel real until the second I wake up. In the dreams, I'm often
I've always wanted to play Final Fantasy VII.
with a different name, living a different life in a different world. Alternate realities, maybe. But certain things don't change. Like Door.
My name's Door.
This looked like the Door I know. The talk show host.
All I know is the Door has something to do with what's happening to me.
I love how Sean Ashmore just does not give a shit about me and this talk show host thing.
That I know. He's like some sadistic mastermind.
They're fun to watch and they're fun to play. I just didn't have as much fun with Chrono Trigger as I did Lunar. And yeah, I really would like to revisit some. What is this place? A Dream Feels Like. Now New York, not NYC. The other place is the Nexus. Like, I don't know if it was that Chrono Trigger was overhyped or like what the case was. It didn't strike me as much. I would play anything that has to do with Downpour. I would set myself on fire for Silent Hill Downpour. I would sacrifice my firstborn son for Silent Hill Downpour. God, Silent Hill Downpour is so good. This entire segment is so similar to Downpour. I haven't. Well, okay, I did start. I started. I did kind of like start out on my Switch and then I would, uh-oh. Oh no. My game just crashed? It didn't crash, okay. Sorry. That was really weird. I did. But it wasn't just that. It wasn't like the grinding that really bothered me. It's just like I didn't really relate to any of the characters. I mean, I liked Frog and I liked Robo, but I didn't really like, I wasn't struck with the characters as much as I was struck with Lunar immediately. So I will probably try to play Chrono Trigger on my own to see if like being able to focus on the story kind of improves my experience. No Cronzo. But I started Earthbound, and then I was like, I should keep this for stream. I've heard good thing about cruise sales.
Things remain the darkest, nastiest elements.
Kill your boss.
It's my goal, a stepping stone to travel deeper to escape.
I want to play the Metal Gear games, but I'm really bad at sneaking.
Lead me to it.
But like again, my experience was like kind of different with Chrono Trigger because when you work at a retro game store, it's like all you'll hear about. Like it's like Chrono Trigger is the best game ever. And then you've heard that Chrono Trigger is the best game ever for 2 years, and then you go to play it and there's all of this like overwhelming, what am I doing? Overwhelming hype to live up to. I completely forgot what I was doing. Can I go through here? Or is this just like a safe haven? It's just a safe haven. Oh, no.
The train blocked my way.
I will buy promo material off you. If there's any left. Yeah, I've heard people say mixed things about Earthbound too. But then I've also heard people say they love it.
To keep building the story.
You should I'm gonna say something inappropriate. There's a very inappropriate phrase that I have been saying lately. Because I think it's funny. Really not, I'm just a middle school boy. Oh, okay.
The new scene I had found was important for the story. Changing a plot element in a scene without being there was impossible.
Well, Alan. Suck my nuts. There you go. There you go, guys. I said it. Is Logi Sentinel your favorite game of all time? Yes, maybe? That's a great question. Because part of me wants to say yes, but it's hard. My favorite game.
Anyone there? Dead.
Did you just say dad or dead? I wasn't paying attention. You know, I love the Nancy Drew games, and I love Silent Hill, and obviously I have a lot of like fond Dreamcast memories. It's really hard to say what like definitively my favorite game is. Have I shared what my favorite game is in the past? Like Lunar is one of my favorite games. Resident Evil 3.
The story was taking shape. The cult poured the gasoline over the train car. An iron cage that would soon become a coffin.
I've been saying that in my personal life too, unfortunately. It's not one of my finer moments.
Go on, ma'am. Go on, ma'am.
This is where the history of the cult gets genuinely disturbing. The cultists track down the torchbearers living in the tunnels. They lock the poor folks up in a derailed subway car.
I feel like they always change whenever I say them.
Charming.
It turns into a bit of a ghost story after that. They say the dark smoke from the fire still roams the tunnels searching for new victims to devour.
There are no happy endings in this city.
You know what? The Hello Kitty games slap.
Felt important. could use it in one of the scenes I found.
I feel like I consistently say the same games, but
This new plot beat would carry me deeper into the story.
it changes what my favorite is. Alan, get out of your game Iron Palace. I know, I'm big time yawning.
Twisted the story. But it worked. The silver car had become a burnt
Jesus.
house. I could get through it now.
How's that for atmosphere? Jeez. Can you imagine how terrible this smells? No, I always feel like that scene from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia when Dennis told Dee that he's gonna make her into luggage. Jesus. And he's like, the smell, Dee, you haven't thought about the smell. Because I'm always thinking about the smell of various situations. And it feels like nobody else is. No, I have not. Well, it was pointing over here, but... You know, I sure as hell remember these arrows being a lot more helpful back in my day. Y'all dead yet? Where the hell am I going? I don't know. Those are all excellent choices, NPC. Ooh, I don't think I've played Second Sight. What's it about? That sounds incredible.
My path was blocked. I had to find a way through. The lights would help me.
Alan is so dramatic. He's like, I will actually narrate everything that isn't helpful. But don't ask me to narrate anything that is helpful, because I won't tell you. Like my dude, my man, my bro. Stop being useless. I've never played a GTA. I've always wanted to. I tried to start GTA 5 a while ago, but I don't think I had a computer that was strong enough to play it. I mean, this was years ago. Take care, Seth. Thanks for being here. You know, that looks a little scary. I'm gonna go back over here. Is that San Andreas? Oh, my bad. Is there a way to get over there? Doesn't quite seem like it. Is this the same thing? It is. What made GTA 3 so good in your opinion?
The echoing hall had a story to tell.
Alan Wake.
Don't approach me menacingly if you don't want to die.
I had found another compelling location to use.
Wait.
Hmm. Do they have like compelling stories? I know it's like a not great question, but you know.
Changed the story. And with that, the dark place changed.
The dark place got hands.
The hall had changed into the murder cult's hideout. The cultists were close now, a dark presence rising from the depths.
The writer, not of the last, shadow cast, third eye, project the night, this is your time when you're gone. Writer, the first word, not the last, in the shadow, eye open, this is your time, ritual, friends will meet. Not the writer, the light, shadow, to read, to lead, will meet. Really? You know, I don't remember what the first M-rated game I played was. I feel like as a kid I never really liked violence. Sleep well, Jack. Told of Swords can be a Jack with a mission. Oh, interesting. My puzzle solving brain is on tonight. My mind is kind of elsewhere. I'm sorry if stream isn't very good. Those are two very contrasting games. I dig it.
The Fed had witnessed something here that made him run scared. Whether the summoning ritual had been a bona fide supernatural event or the mass psychosis of stark raving lunatics, it didn't change the facts. The cult was messing with things no one should mess with.
The ritual, vital part of the story.
I did not mean to cut you off, Alan.
Murder site.
No, what's the great thing about friends and community is they introduce you to games you would have never played otherwise. Actually, they call me Alan Cake because I'm double cheaped up. So, jot that down in your shadowy notebook. Oop. Sorry, I did change my ad frequency to what Twitch suggested, so let me know if it sucks, and I'll change it back. That's okay, Myro. Never apologize. I know you have a lot going on. How you doing? Excuse me. Yeah, if I get back to a good graces with finances, then I can cut back down again. I do hate running them. Words of action. Increase damage to close proximity. See, I love a good balance to games because that's, again, not to keep tooting my own horn about RPG Maker games. Maybe I really can be convinced to do a video about those or stream them, but like RPG Maker games are the perfect blend of dark and lighthearted.
Whispers around burn barrels of an underground society of mystic outsiders with hidden knowledge. Typical New York.
Sorry, I just need to check something. Really? What's everyone's favorite obscure, like, internet game? So I used to be obsessed with this website called Creature Breeder, where you would, like, literally just, like, have these little fuzzy things. That you would, like, breed and make multiples of, and, like, you had, like, this little farm. I also really loved a website called Baby Dow. It was like a real-time, like, parenting sim. That unfortunately doesn't exist anymore. I wish it did. I would spend so much money on it. Guy Online, classic. I also loved this game called Belisara. It was actually like a trading card game where you would buy the trading cards and then you would put them on online in real life. Toys to Life. This is probably Wheels Within Wheels. It's probably a good one to go to, but we're gonna go with this. I've never heard of Bookworm. Can I get it for here?
The scene here had changed.
Add it? I guess so, nothing significant. Just kidding. Shit, homie, my bad. That is graphic. Alan, we are currently running as fast as you seem to be capable of.
dark presence was gone.
Does that mean we can go back?
The tunnel was
Hey, Wenchi, how are you? We're talking about what our favorite games of all time are, and also what our favorite obscure internet games were. I'm too scared to look behind me. I'm sorry. I am in solidarity with you, so you're not alone. Please let me know if there's anything I can do.
the dark presence. I had seen it before. I remembered now. It was always out there, hunting me.
What? We need to come up with a new word, a new name, because we can't really call Alan Wake a DILF. We can't call these men DILFs. They don't have kids. What are they? There are like subreddits dedicated to like remembering these games. You should put that on one of them. I love that. When I say obscure, that's what I'm talking about. Does the DILF justify the means?
I had found the murder site. Somehow the victim's heart was the key.
Oh, so are we the one who writes on the heart? A manther. I like that.
I felt an overwhelming closeness to home. An FBI agent? Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
She can hear me.
This is really cool. So it's replaying the scene.
This is Alan Wake. I'm trapped here. The dark place. Under Cauldron Lake.
Cauldron Lake. Who are you?
I'm trying to escape. I'm making progress, but I'm in danger.
He does not. We just found him after 13 years.
Please, help me.
And this like monstrous force that's making us write to save us is also very critical for work. So I don't think we were writing any self-serving stories.
Had the woman in the vision help me somehow? Something had changed. Outside. Parliament Tower. Where I'd lived with Alice. It was out there,
Ooh.
waiting for me.
So we're going to Parliament Tower. Oh, I like that. All right, I'm going to take a quick bathroom break. I'll be right back. To me one second. Myra, I support you in all that you want to be. Well, then follow-up question, Kaiser. Also, hello. Follow-up question is, do you have like a random lost media game that you used to love?
Who was writing who? Who was writing this poem? Me?
The writer of the first word, not the writer of the last, with the terror of the light and the shadows cast. The third eye now open to project the night. This is the moment to write. This is a ritual to lead you on. Your friends will meet him when you are gone. I don't know, like a Flash game you played. Like I used to play this game online called Creature Breeder that I really loved, and another one called Baby Dow. And then Belisara.
Stepping to the murder site, I'd felt it hanging in the air. A meaning, the violent emotion of the act, like a cloud of wrath. The dead eyes of the victim staring at something you couldn't see, and yet making you aware of it. Something that's so
Your GF is so me.
on a molecular level, overlapping with your meaningless existence. Regression to something you had managed to forget. Marking you. Taking you for a ride. Making you
No, it all is. That's why I usually don't buy a lot of official merch. Sure, so hideous.
station had changed. I was closer now.
Ooh, do describe it.
Parliament Tower. Our home in New York. Was I really this close to being home?
No, you're still trapped in another dimension.
Would I be home?
No.
Or was this just an echo of the real thing? Even then, the murder site had brought me one step closer to escape. The payphone at the edge of the plaza was ringing again.
It's almost Silent Hill time.
Hey, Alan. Thank God it picked up. I thought I lost you again.
Who are you? Why are you helping me?
Did you go deeper? To the overlap?
Are you talking about the murder site? Yeah, I did.
That's fantastic, Alan. We're closer to getting out. We're making progress.
Well, we would be if you would answer my damn questions.
Last time we spoke, you were pretty worried about Alice. Did you ever check Parliament Tower?
No, that's where I'm literally trying to go.
We got out of the dark place?
Well, of course she got out. That's why I'm here. That's the whole goddamn point.
Be very careful, Alan. The dark presence is stealing from you. It can already manifest as your double. Scratch will come.
Wait, hello?
I think mine is Silent Hill 2, Too Silent, Too Furious. But to each their own.
Maybe a writer. Maybe he was a victim. The cult, using his words. Or maybe he was the monster behind it all. Either way.
Time to go yell at our wife, because that's all Alan Wake does, is like gaslight his wife. That's what I remember from playing. Mine is Creature Breeder, Belisara, and Baby Dow. Those are mine. I was into like anything that had to do with like having little animals or having babies.
Alice's photo equipment. Set to go off when the door opens.
Get out! Leave me alone!
Alice! Alice! Alice. This is a photo of Scratch. How did Alice get this? Is he stalking her?
Scratch probably legit came back and pretended he was you. My dude, my man, my buddy, you used to literally terrorize your
This
wife.
is the door to my study.
You were not a good husband.
This symbol wasn't here before. Alice's video camera. No memory card inside.
Video art dock on screens, multiple focal point of a dark space. Part 1.
Alice's memory card.
Peggle's great. Yeah, sorry. I have triggered this in my own brain, so I was like, let me bring this suffering onto all of you. I still really like baby games. There's not a lot of family sims out there that are any good, sadly. It's my wife.
When I was younger, photography was everything to me. I moved to New York thinking I'd make it as an artist. And then I met Alan. We had a good thing. We were both dedicated by our creative ambitions. The only difference was that Alan's work made money.
Did you guys have a good time? Because he was really abusive to you.
I took his promo shots. Created covers.
My wife.
I'm sure he forced his publisher into it.
Like, I know A lot of you guys didn't see me play Alan Wake 1, but he was like
My photos.
real bad to his wife. I'm like still not over it.
That nod at me. Things got complicated sometimes, but that's right. We loved each other. Then Alan hit a block. I brought out a meaner side of him,
Okay, at least she's talking.
one I didn't like. I set up a trip to see a doctor in Washington. I didn't tell him until we got there.
That's the surroundings of Alan Wake 1.
Things went wrong,
Thanks, Christian. The validation means a lot to me. I definitely need it sometimes.
and he was just gone.
Or most of the time.
Drowned, allegedly. Easy for people to think it was my fault. Hell, I do, too, sometimes. About 6 years ago, I
Girl,
started
it
hearing
was
noises
not your
at
fault.
night. Typewriter keys clacking. Voices. Alan was back. Haunting me.
Her performance is really good.
Then it got violent. It was Alan,
But it wasn't.
and yet it was a monster. He always did have anger in him.
This is his wife.
Cameras around the
But yeah, it is like real life
motion
footage.
sensors and flashes. Now, when the monster comes, I turn it into art. My nightmares caught on film. And this is the focus of my new exhibition. To show people the world is so much darker than they ever.
She's like, I could improve the world. Instead, I will make you all realize that there's evil out there.
Exhibit the dark place.
Thank you to Eudora.
Alice. Scratch was terrorizing her. Why?
Well, we are going to stop here. Or, no, I don't know. I'm trying to find a good way to stop because we have to stop for Silent Hill Ascension. I'm sure after this we can stop. I also don't want to stop. I started it. It's very enjoyable.
I sat in the writer's room and wrote a story. Initiation. To project myself through the dark place, to look for a way out. The story had brought me here, brought me nowhere. Looped me back. I was writing the story. And in the story, I now stepped into the writer's room. But there was no one here writing.
It is. What the hell? It is. We're back to our FMV days. Hello, Skeletal. How are you? Slay. Okay, good. I'm happy that I went to the next part because I keep quitting before we get to the next part, and then I'm like, I should have just done that. Oh yeah, I changed Alan's outfit to this outfit because I liked it. It's time to switch. Oh, I really, really want to play Chucky. I decided not to dive in today. But he looks hilarious and it looks fun. Also, people really do like Silent Hill Ascension. I'm not even just making it up. I was on Facebook and yeah, Chucky's been one of my most wanteds. And like people are drawing fan art. People are really enjoying it. Oh, there's a pre-show. Oh, they're showing the numbers.
46% and 46%, Noah. That is how close it is. That is what we're doing. I'm kind of triggered with you said.
Same. Hi. How are you?
How Joy died. Yeah, that is neck and neck on the decision.
I know. I mean, I feel like the people who do like it might be like 14, but I don't know.
But again, just to remind you, I believe
I'll be right back.
The redemption path is to demand answers.
Alan Wake does look like a movie. It's pretty cool.
And the damnation path is to attack.
Well, Reddit hates everything, but Facebook seems to like it, which seems accurate. I'll be right back, guys.
Gonna choose. They got about 10 minutes.
I'm like on the verge of insanity here. All I know is that people don't want him to suffer. That's all I know. All I know is that people are rooting for Toby because he's an everyman. He's an everyday kind of guy, right?
He's an everyman. He's rocking a flannel. We've fan theoried a band for him. You know, we find him hanging out in a quintessential Pennsylvania dive bar. So, you know, he definitely there's a lot to relate to for all the folks like me who maybe grew up in the Northeast and were kind of sad and mopey as Toby tends to be. I'm actually
he is kind of sad and mopey, but
quite, and I think he deserves to be, right? His sister just passed. Like, it's a big thing. I'm quite literally, by the way, watching rallies bounce back and forth between the redemption and damnation choice. So, like, our audience is here. They are activated. And all I have to say to that is go, guys, go, guys, go. Like, if you want to feel that
energy, I'm pumped here. Come on, let's decide. Is he gonna attack? I'm curious. Like, okay, so demand answers in a way, you could say that it's a form of attacking. It is a form of aggression.
Depends on who you're dealing with. I feel like some people do take directness as aggression, you know?
I noticed that, and I don't get along with people for this. I swear, I just mean, you know, like, don't ask me if you don't want to know the answer, right?
I like that we're getting Noah lore layered in here too. Like we're really setting up who Noah is as a person as we talk about good old Toby. But hey, that's part of interacting with fiction, right? Is kind of finding out who you are along the way.
We're also revealing Layla lore, you know, Northeast dive bars.
Northeast dive bars is, you know, big me and Toby. Northeast dive bars. But it's getting close.
All right, I'm back.
By the way,
Silent Hill F and Silent Hill 2 remake. I'm really interested in Silent Hill Townfall and Short Message as well. I'm interested in all of them, to be honest. Thanks for the alert, Christian.
Layla, what's your hunch? What will the audience choose? In the end,
Layla is slaying. Love her earrings.
You know, direct action. Let's see if the damnation folks can pull it out. It's up to them, right?
Is the volume low?
Merely
I popped it up again for you.
You're the wizard that is guiding us. But yeah, current decision. 6 minutes left.
I agree. I'm surprised it launched with as many bugs as it did, especially because it's a prototype of sorts.
This is craziness happening right now, right here.
Absolutely. I am not joking when I say I have one eye on it live on my other monitor. It's very intense.
They it might unfortunately just be their audio mixing, but I'm not 100% sure.
Almost mean we're getting close to the show. We're getting close to the reveal. Noah and production, I believe it's.
I love Noah because she has the same like on camera reaction as I do, which is
together. So
just smiley face.
Yeah, so tonight we have so tonight we have a special collective boss fight. But to get there, you will have to survive, and until then, you will have to survive one of our first scenes. So before you get to see all our crazy bosses, so you have to survive. One of the main story characters will enter an eerie room and advance slowly, only to find one of you, an audience member, dead. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. A ton of crawlers, insects with a human face will appear. The only escape is to run up to the door for freedom. So you'll have to help the character shake off the crawlers, crawl through.
Yes, we have done this before.
Get out of there. Inputs will appear on screen for you to react and help the character escape. So this is quite thrilling. Layla, please elaborate for us.
Yeah, I mean, Noah, if it ever came to
we've done this before.
I think my hope would decrease significantly. But hey, as our director of production, Xiaoling, mentioned in our post show on Monday, if you watch that, you can face a collective boss fight tonight. But that all depends on you as the community. It's going to be challenging, and you have to succeed the first parts of the Endure to get there.
As an individual or as a community?
I actually have a lot of faith in our audience. I feel like the audience has been doing great. I feel like if tonight's the night we're gonna get to the boss fight. It's gonna be a bit of a lengthy Endure stream, but I do think it'll be worth it in the end.
Boss fight tonight.
Is the implication that this is the first night of boss fights?
Here.
No, I love it. I love a little lyrical energy to what we're bringing tonight. But truly, you know, the audience in general has been doing really well with the Endure streams. So
we're so proud of you. We're so proud of you.
We're proud of you, but we could be prouder if you get to the boss fight.
Right, get to the boss fight. I want to see all those bosses. Okay, I wanna deal with all of them for once and for all.
Yeah, so what we're learning tonight is that if you cannot take directness, you cannot be friends with Noah, and also she will be very disappointed in you if you can't get us to the boss fight tonight, because she does so very badly want to see it, and so do I. I'm jazzed about the bosses, honestly. They're some of my favorite monsters. So, fingers crossed. I'm hoping
not to be negative, but I assume you can see them anyway.
Taps happening as the Endure stream gets going. Noah, do you have any?
Tippity tap that. Tippity tap that.
Yeah, do you have any final words of encouragement as we're 2 minutes away from our show?
Right, so we're 2 minutes away. So actually, Layla, could you recap a little bit before we finish?
Oh, absolutely. So in the last couple of days, we've seen a lot. We've seen Joy die. We've seen the way her brother Toby's reacted to it. We know that Rachel is seeing monsters. So things are not great in Pennsylvania. If we go back over to Norway, we see the death of the matriarch of the Johansson family and the way her family is.
This is a good summary.
Great. I would like to remind us, we're 2 minutes away from the show, that means we're 2 minutes away from Toby deciding between demanding answers or attacking the Foundation, or, I don't know, miracles have happened. Perhaps he'll ask for evidence, used to say. But we will be back right
I'm just saying, no one's going to do that.
You once again for the post-show. This has been a lovely time. Once again, my name is Layla. This is Noah. We will see you all in just a few short minutes. But for now, please enjoy Silent Hill Ascension.
Thank you. I'm kind of curious about the boss fight. Anybody else curious about the boss fight? Let's get some. I think I unlocked a new emote. Oh, they added emotes back. I thought I unlocked a new sticker. I did. Oh, I've unlocked a few. It's not letting me send my message. I'm trying to use my super cool emotes that I've unlocked. Ooh! I'm gonna vote for get evidence again. I'm gonna rally get evidence. Because I like doing useless things.
I still don't know why Joy died, but my doubts, my lack of faith, have put us all at risk. So tonight, I submit myself to the Purifier's cleansing judgment.
Are you ready to begin?
Yes.
You know what happens if the Purifier judges you unfavorably?
I do.
Then who have you chosen to perform the ritual?
I ask my fellow acolyte, Krista.
Are they gonna do the same ritual that the game started with?
I hoped it would be me.
Damn. Sounds like she needs some purification. Being a hate-ass bitch.
You fucking murderers!
He
Tommy, what are you doing?
Just Molotov cocktailed them.
What the fuck is this?
Soundtrack kind of slapping right now.
Xavier? What's happening? Eric?
So, like, again, this is my example.
Judgment.
Like, how choices won't matter. Because no matter what we would have chosen, Toby would have ended up there, and that would have ended up happening. I said stalk from the shadows, which actually means one of my choices is being chosen. So let's celebrate.
Why are you following me?
Something significant.
Hey, are you okay?
Thank you, Yoshio. I appreciate that. I would like to make more of a case for that.
Is this your son? He says you're his mother.
Orson.
I found him wandering by the docks an hour ago.
An hour? He was just here.
You didn't even know he was missing?
There was a man in the fog.
You're a Johansson, aren't you? I know about you and your family. I called Child Services.
Wait, what?
You were gone a while.
Mama, are you mad at me?
Yeah.
It was just a game.
Weird adult-sized child I am.
I'm not mad.
Anyway, I'm sure they'll contact you.
Exactly like that, but with in-game currency.
I suggest you tell them what they need to hear.
I lost my ball.
That's okay, Angel.
I mean, part of me wants to say we were playing a game.
Are they gonna come take me
because
away?
that's what the kid
No,
said.
sweetheart. I will never let that happen.
Or maybe I'll go back and vote for damnation. It's the vagina monster. Technically, you don't need them to progress, but you know, it's 200
I don't know.
points to vote for decisions. You can use extra points to vote for decisions. You can use
Rachel!
points to...
Are you okay? You were screaming.
Did none of that happen? You can use points for a lot of things.
Did you see it?
No, baby. I didn't see anything.
Somebody help me!
What the fuck, Toby? You almost killed us,
Why
man!
did they not react to it
You
in
have
the
no
other
idea what
scene?
happened here, do you?
I knew that some fucked up shit was happening in here. But summoning monsters and shit?
So Toby saw the monster.
No one will believe you.
We'll see about that.
Make sure he leaves the property.
Don't you fucking touch me.
Toby, he saw it too.
We all did.
It's spreading. I warned you about her, Xavier. I knew this would happen.
Krista!
Are you really still defending her? After everything we just...
Enough!
Rachel was right. Clearly, we've missed something.
Radcliffe's teachings are clear.
Yet we cannot deny what we've
You
seen
know,
tonight.
the two things, monsters and shit.
Go home. Get what rest you
Yeah,
can.
Yoshio's so
But Barbara,
close.
We will stop this.
Stuff is now happening way too fast. We have to unlock a boss fight. Stuff is happening way too fast now, and I'm like, ugh. Because now I want to know more, but they're like, nope, the episode's over. It's like, if you just give me just give me an inch, I won't take a mile. All right, endure time. I just get bored during the endure segments because, oh my god, they added voice acting to him too. Because we've done this 700 times before. I'm bored. Also, maybe it's just me, but I really think that the scales are screwed up. It's gonna be embarrassing if I don't pass this, though.
Somebody help me! Stay away!
So I guess these were supposed to have voice acting the whole time, but as part of the bugs, there was none. I feel like he's not putting his back into that. You know what, Johnson? That's fine. Johnson, I dealt with the most startling thing in my life because I love talking about Australians with you. So I was on TikTok, and I don't know if you guys are on the side of TikTok that's just like TV show clips, and a clip of, I think, Chicago Fire Department or whatever came up, and I was like, oh my god, it's Jesse Spencer. Jesse Spencer. And then he tried to talk in literally an American accent worse than my Australian accent. It was so deeply disturbing that I will never know peace. What's the plot of Ascension? Well, there seems to be several plots. There's some people, I think in Pennsylvania, who are a part of a cult called the Foundation. And it's a husband and her... It's a wife and her husband. She's further in the cult than he is. And it starts off with a failed ritual where these monsters appear, and this girl dies. And so basically her brother is an addict and he is demonized because that's what we're doing with the story, and he finds out she's dead and decides he wants to attack the Foundation. All this time, stuff with the Foundation is getting serious because they're like, there's essentially like a mold growing. Like, these monsters are coming to reality, they're coming after us. The prayers that we're doing just are not working. Like, what are we gonna do to fix this? And then this dude, he has a daughter named Astrid, another daughter I think named Britt, who doesn't live in Sweden, and then a grandson named Orson. And he had a wife who was chronically ill and in chronic pain, and she died. He saw a man in the window in her room in the fog when she died. And he still doesn't know how she was killed. So there's a cult storyline, there's a personal trauma storyline. I don't know. But you can rewatch everything on the Ascension app or on the website. TikTok is a weird platform. Okay, well, the community's failing and I'm not, so I don't really want to miss out on this boss fight. Basically, plot number 1. There's a cult named the Foundation. A ritual goes south. A girl dies. Her brother wants revenge. The Foundation starts to realize that there are like monsters coming into the real world. Like, there's this mold coming through. Fuck me then. And then this guy's plot, he has 2 daughters and a grandson, and one day his chronically ill wife, who apparently abused and tortured all of them emotionally, dies. But when she dies, it's during the time where, like, there's fog and he sees a monster in her room and he doesn't really know what it is. So that's basically what it is. I'm proud of you, Christian. There's not a whole lot of plot yet, where this is, the last 2 episodes have given us the most plot. But you can watch from the beginning on Ascension's website. If I didn't unlock the boss fight, I'm gonna be like low-key pissed. Because I did succeed. The community didn't. Okay, well that sucks. Well, it is low-key interesting, but the thing for me is, like, it should have just been its own horror thing. I think that the Silent Hill thing is working against it.
Welcome to the Silent Hill Ascension post-show.
Why didn't I get to do that?
I'm here with Noah. Noah, what did we just watch?
What did we just watch indeed? We just watched the consequences of y'all's decisions, because you decided that Toby needs to break into the Foundation and attack them. And by the way, I'm sorry for the snarler that's barking in the background. There are
Your dog's the highlight of all of this.
Silent Hill Ascension live show operation. But yeah, no, you decided that it's gonna attack, and he sure did. And he set fire. What did you think about that, Layla? Like,
that was ass.
Listen, I appreciate his go-getter attitude, that's for sure. And then
I want to
Toby got to
see,
take some
you
direct
know,
action.
I would like to see where the game goes. And I feel like I would like to do I want to do a video that's like Silent Hill Ascension, where we're at, like what's going on now, and like basically do a look back video when the time comes. Damn, I'm so close. Painful. These two are the last ones that need to be switched. Oh. Ew. I give up. I don't want to do this. But there's a bunch of really fun mini games. By the way, you guys want to hear me play some guitar? I can play guitar very poorly. Like, it almost sounds like it. I hope Akira Yamaoka is proud of me. Why is this so hard? So fast. It moves so fast. I'm supposed to do one. Like, what the hell? What the hell? Slate it. Slate it. Cleared the board if I do not get 3 stars. I'll take it. I'll take those stars. Influence points. I don't know what the hell's happening.
Which is the redemption in this case, or is she?
But you know, That was Silent Hill Ascension. Yeah, you know, they're trying in some ways. But that was Silent Hill Ascension. I had so much fun hanging with you guys. I hope that you guys had fun hanging with me. It was fun to play Alan Wake. I am really enjoying it. And you know, guys, I really want to reinvent myself. I really want to do something new. I don't know what that means yet, but I want to figure it out. So if you guys have any ideas of content you'd like to see, or really anything, or things that I could do better, please DM me and let me know. In the meantime, don't forget to check out my socials: Instagram, Twitter, Discord, YouTube, TikTok. I create new content across all platforms. If you guys enjoyed tonight's content, think about hitting that follow button. I am really close to 3,000 followers. Also, check me out on YouTube because I'm also close to 3,000 subscribers there. So it'd really mean a lot if you guys would check me out. If you guys enjoyed the stream, also think about donating. It really helps me out. And I have a wonderful wish list if you ever want to help out with that. Think quick for DOS. I'm happy. You slid in and you did it. We're gonna raid my friend Seals because she's really beautiful and just sweet and wonderful, and she's playing Dead by Daylight, so go hang out with her. I may or may not be back. Thank you so much. That means a lot. You guys complimenting me really means a lot. I may or may not be back tomorrow. Depends on a few things, but if I am, we're doing full sales ahead with Alan Wake and Silent Hill Ascension. So I'll see you all there. As always, I'm in my Discord, available to talk and all that. So take care of yourselves, guys. Love you all. Bye.